Today's show is pre-recorded.
Y'all know what time it is. Y'all don't know, y'all better ask somebody. Hat on, suit on, looking like the Dapper Dawn, giving them microphone, dressed like $1,000,000, diamond things in its cuffs. Y'all tell me who could it be but Steve Harvey? Everybody out there listening to me, put your hands together for Steve Harvey. Put your hands together. Why don't you join me? Yeah. Get on, y'all. Better give me some eggs while I listen to Steve Harvey. Yeah, join in with me. If you're with me, help me say, turn your radio on. You gotta turn it on. Yeah, turn it on. Steve Harvey in the morning, y'all. Steve Harvey got to turn them out. Got to turn them out. Steve Harvey turn them on in the morning, y'all. Come on, Steve. Come on. Do your thing, Big Daddy.
I sure will. Good morning, everybody. You are listening to The Voice. Come on, dig me now. One and only Steve Harvey got a radio show. Man, oh man, oh man. It symbolizes just one thing to me, man. It's just a constant reminder of exactly how good God has been to me over the years. And I thank him for it too, because I realize every day that I wake up that I would be nothing without him. That everything I am that's any good in me, I owe to him. Now, have I made some mistakes along the way? Yep. Bunches and bunches. And will I continue to make mistakes along the way? Yep. Not as many, hopefully, as I have in the past, because a lot of stuff I know better now, but you're still going to make mistakes. Now, hopefully I've limited the amount of intentional errors in my life. I've wiped quite a few of those out. But from time to time, because we're human, we're going to make a mistake every now and then. The trick with it is, y'all, is not to let the devil deceive you into thinking that once you make that mistake, that's it. You can't do it. You've fallen off the wagon. You can't reboard it. That's the biggest trick that he uses. He makes you think that if you keep stumbling, that you can't run the race. It kind of reminds me of a marathon runner. From time to time, I watch them on TV, and you'll see some people who finish the race, in a nice pace. You see people finish the race sprinting towards the finish line. But every now and then, you'll watch a marathon, and you'll see a runner, and the runner is in really, really bad shape. The key is they finish the race. See, you don't get disqualified in the marathon because you stumble. They don't take your opportunity to finish the race because you keep falling. That's not the key. The key is finishing. And a lot of times what the devil does is he makes you think that because you keep stumbling, because you're swaying from side to side, that, you out the race. Well, that's not the case. And in this thing called life, let me help you understand something. Everybody falls. Nobody sprints to the tape in this one. Nobody just runs free and clear. There's some people running faster than you and all like this, and some people going to get to the end before you. Let them go ahead. And when the end come, the end come. I ain't in a rush to get to the end. But in this race, though, when you're stumbling and you're falling, it's a part of it. No one gets through this race without stumbling and falling, swaying from side to side. So don't let the enemy deceive you into thinking that it's over. I try to be encouraging to people because I don't want people to get stuck on this thing, and my walk is very different from a lot of people's walks. And then I know a lot of people who walking in faith the way I'm walking in faith. But my thing in the morning is just to remind those that it's not a perfect walk, man, that it's not something that's set up where you're going to be skipping through life scot-free without any pitfalls. I keep saying it over and over and over again because, like I said, when I was in D.C., my boy Hondo said this to me, and it just kind of stuck with me, that the road to success is always under construction. You have to figure and count on the setbacks and the pitfalls, but it's those people that fight through will be the victors in the end. You cannot give up, man. Stop going somewhere and sitting down every time something goes down. It's going to go down. It's a part of it. It's going to happen. It's going to occur. There are going to be setbacks. If you go and sit down every time there's a setback, that's not how this works. It is designed that way. If success were easy, everybody would be successful. But success is just reserved for those who are willing to fight through, who refuse to settle for mediocrity, who want something more. Now, don't get me wrong. Success is defined by each individual. So what I may consider to be successful, you may not consider that. What Bill Gates considers successful, I might not consider. What Michael Jordan considers successful, I might not consider. What you consider successful, your boss might not consider. You have to define what that is for yourself. It may not be monetary at all. Your level of success could be tied up in community service. It could be tied up in family. It could be tied up in the church. Your level of success could be tied up into boys clubs. It could be any number of things. Whatever your level of success is, you have to determine what that is. And the best way to determine that is to get in touch with your maker who created you, to find out what your mission and your purpose is so he can put you on track. I just had this conversation with my son, and we were talking about getting on the path that God has set up for you. So many times we find ourselves fighting through life because of so much uncertainty, because we have no idea where we're headed. It's like one of my sayings that I have at my mentoring camp for boys is that a boy without a male role model is like an explorer without a map. See, if you don't have a map laid out in front of you of where you're going, when you wake up every day, that pretty much explains the feeling of confusion, the lackadaisical attitude, the lack of purpose, the not understanding your mission, because you have not gotten in touch with your creator to find out exactly what your path in life is. What are you supposed to be doing? The moment you can identify that is the moment that you get started waking up with purpose, with the sense of direction, when you kill the sense of I don't know what's next or what to do. Now, there's going to be some confusing moments no matter what happens. There's going to be some uncertainty, but at least you'll know where you're going. So if you're tired of waking up feeling lost, abandoned, confused, don't know what to do, don't know what you're supposed to be doing, refer back to your maker. Because when he created you, he had a plan for you. When he created you, he had a path for you. Now, we've made some decisions to get off of both of those, the mission and the path, but God can get you right back on track. Do that today. Ask him what you're supposed to be doing. And listen, God has all the answers if you form the relationship, okay?
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, it is time for the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Did I say it's time yet?
Yeah. Said that.
Even I wasn't ready. Steve Harvey Morning Show, Shirley Strawberry.
Hey, good morning, Steve. You ready now, though, baby? Yeah.
For show, Carla Farrell.
We are ready. Good morning, Steve.
Looking over here at that damn Junior.
Morning, Unc. Morning, everybody in the building.
Nephew Tommy.
Yay, in the building. I'm right here.
Yeah.
Right here.
Please.
How y'all doing?
Please.
Good.
Don't go. Please, please don't go. Baby, I'm begging you so. Please, please don't go. I love you so.
That eye was hard.
He's a hard singer,
That was
though.
hard.
Baby,
Yeah.
I love you so.
What
Verse
OJ
two.
did that one.
Please, please
The OJs.
don't go.
That's,
Yeah.
He said the OJs.
Yeah.
Steve.
What?
Yeah.
No damn
you
OJ.
didn't
almost cussed. You almost cussed.
Hey, man,
You're
hey,
on
man,
the radio.
Stop
Uh-huh.
guessing groups. With your young ass.
He's
I
worse
know
than
if I
Tommy
say that.
with music.
If I say that, I know that's James Brown. But if I say that, he hit what?
That ain't bad, Shirley.
No,
He stopped
No.
singing right away.
I didn't say you were bad. I just said Junior was worse than you.
Oh, I promise.
Wow.
you.
Junior a whole different era, though.
I promise I ain't worse than Tommy. Don't say that, sure.
No,
I knew that
you
was James
are.
Brown.
Oh,
But I was
okay.
just getting Uncle Steve upset if I just said to OJ, he'll stop. What?
But Junior, you do think
If it ain't
Jodeci
Jodeci,
made
he don't know
everything.
it. He don't know if
think
it ain't
Jodeci
Jodeci.
made everything.
What
I
you know
mean-
what I think? I think we should have
What we have?
a trivia game again.
Like the race? Like the
And
race?
have it, I think Carla and Shirley should ask musical questions only of Junior and Tommy.
Let's do it.
Ain't no
Let's
need
do
of
it.
including me.
No, because you don't win.
I'll mop state ass up.
It depends on, like,
with, don't
in the-
damn matter nothing.
nah, I don't think you could. If it was the 90s, you couldn't beat Junior.
Well, what was that? The era of great music is gone. It ain't here. It ain't the 90s.
It ain't today for sure.
Bet you that. Damn sure ain't the 2000s.
What you think the best era? What's the best decade?
70s. So it was nothing greater than the 70s, man. 80s was still
like the
banging
80s,
though. Oh, the 80s. Now the 80s was monster hits now,
Yeah, 80s.
but
was-
70s
80s,
birthed
yeah.
all of it. Let me take you through the 70s right quick. How much time I got? Give me some seconds.
30 seconds.
Peebo Bryson,
Yes.
Al Green,
Yes.
Marvin Gaye,
Yes.
Yup.
Luther Vandross,
Yes.
Yes.
Commodores, LTD,
Yeah.
OJs. Huh?
Yeah.
What, you
that's-
need more? My
No.
brother. What? Say
need
something.
the
Read
80s
the break.
when we
Say
come back.
something. Read the front. Say something. Whitney,
All right,
say
come on,
something.
we gotta go. Coming up at 32 minutes after the hour, get ready for Ask the CEO, and I think this music thing is gonna last for a little bit too. We'll see right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, time now for Ask the CLO. Listen, if you need advice from the CLO, or the CLO, as Tommy calls him, the Chief Love Officer.
Close.
Yeah. Submit your questions to steveharveyfm.com. Steve Harvey in the building. Are you ready, sir?
Stay ready.
All right. This one is from Kendrick in Atlanta. No, not Kendrick Lamar. Well, Kendrick says, I've been in a great relationship for 3 years with my girl. She's got a great body, mind, and spirit, and we have great sex life. We have a great sex life. Her 26-year-old daughter is the spitting image of her, but a lot more freaky. I've never seen anything like it, and she got me caught up in a situation that I want to stop, but I can't. We've been having wild and crazy sex in her mama's house whenever we can. It was fun at first, but it's exhausting now, and I don't want to get caught. I had a talk with the daughter, and it ended up in an oral exchange. I just need decided to avoid her altogether. What can I do? This is crazy.
Ain't nothing you can do, dog. This over with for you. If you don't end this immediately, it's going to come to the light. It's probably going to come to the light anyway. Somebody going to
You might well ride it out then.
No. This is a no-win situation, sir. Especially if you're crazy about the mama. But if you was crazy about the mama, you wouldn't be doing it with her daughter, son.
Just do it all the way out, you know. Just do it.
Yeah, go ahead. Follow Tommy's dumbass advice. And just go on and ride it all the way out and then pay the consequences.
Literally ride it. Sex your way out of it. Just go on.
You know, or sex your way further in. Somebody going to end up pregnant.
Oh, I hope not the mama. Okay, Kendall in Omaha. Wow, Omaha, that's the first. Kendall says, I'm 25 years old and I think my best friend may be a racist. We've been friends since 7th grade and we are roommates. Her 27-year-old brother is so fine and he's always been flirty with me. So we finally hooked up. The sex was amazing and he told me I should break the news to his sister. I told her that her brother and I hooked up. She told me there's just no way her brother would date me and he could do much better. She stopped talking to me after that. Is she grossed out because I hooked up with her brother, or is she mad because I'm black and he's white? Wow.
Both of them. Either way, she don't think much of you. She said he could do better. Now, you can relate that to your color or your character as a person.
Wow.
Either way, it's the same. If a person don't like your character, your person, or don't like you because of the color of your skin, either way, she through with you because you done slept with her brother.
And they're roommates?
You know, she through with you. She don't see you as right for her brother. Is she a racist? Possible. Very possible. But, you know, she don't want you with her brother regardless. Now, you can also look at it like this. Most women who have a brother don't think nobody good enough for their brother, really.
Right.
They get real protective. So it could be just that, you know. And so now, you know, he say break the news to her. Go on, tell her. You told her.
Yeah.
Now you find out how she feel about you. Now, does that stop you from seeing him? That's up to you. Might run into something else when you go over there and tell his daddy that, though.
Woo. And they're roommates, Steve. Don't forget that part.
If she is racist, she didn't get it by herself.
Hello.
Okay.
See you at the dinner Sunday.
Guess who's coming to dinner?
Right. Get it by herself.
All right, Chief Love Officer, we're moving on. JD.
Don't wear nothing on your head.
Huh?
Don't go in the house with nothing on your head.
What do you mean?
Like what?
Your head rag, nothing like that. You know.
Tied up in the front, you talking about?
Yeah, right after dinner they hand you a desk mark. Something like that.
Get you sleeping.
All right, we're moving
You
on
need
for real.
help. You need help.
JD is an iHeartRadio app listener. JD says back in August of 2015, I met a young lady on a dating app. After going to dinner and hitting it off, she asked me how I felt about children. In turn, she told me she was 4 months pregnant. I didn't care, and we dated for almost 2 years. I helped her take care of the child that I have no biological ties to. The first chance she got, she went right back to her child's father. It's been 3 years, and I would still take her back if she came back to me. I dreamed of marrying her and having a family. I feel used and confused. How did I mess this up? Where did I go wrong?
You didn't
CLO?
go wrong. She did what she wanted to do. This ain't your fault. You can't blame yourself for this woman going back to her ex and all like this here. You can't blame yourself for that. It's just like women who always want to find something wrong with them when they do go off and do something stupid. It ain't your fault. She did this. This ain't you. And don't take her back because she can have another episode. Just go on about your business, man. You can meet anybody, have a family with. That's what you want. Not just
glad you
anybody,
said
but
that.
you can find somebody, treat you right, love you, and all this.
Yeah.
And let her go, man.
Keep
that's
it
the best
moving.
advice. That's the best advice you could give her.
That was a hell of a conversation you had at 4 months pregnant, too. So
Yeah.
I don't know how you work your way through that, but
Wow.
yeah,
And he was the baby's father for 2 years. Woo.
not no more.
All right. Well, while we have a little time left,
You was the
and Jim-
baby's daddy for 2 years.
Yeah.
He's not the
Daddy.
baby father. Definitely not the father.
All right. Well, while we have a little more time, Steve, if you and Junior want to get back into your music.
Junior, name the coldest artist you can, and I'll top it.
Oh, Unc, you already know where I'm going. Jodeci. Why would you even ask
Earth,
me?
Wind, and Fire.
Earth, Wind.
You knew he was going to say that.
See, that's
a
wrong.
band right there.
Yeah, that's a whole where we was too.
That was your best group, and that's my group. You got another one?
We had Tony. Yeah.
Commodores.
Ooh.
Shut that down.
You know what? I don't like playing with you.
Come on. It's all right. Come on, get one more right quick.
All right, let me go. Kendrick Family Soul. I love that album.
Isley Brothers.
That ain't even the same kind of.
All right, look.
That ain't fair.
That ain't fair.
Nephew's in the building to run that prank back.
Right. We do this all day.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour, Miss Ann is standing by with today's national news and the latest on the investigation into that horrific gas explosion in Baltimore. Plus, in entertainment news, well, we have a lot of stuff going on. Let's just say that, okay? We'll talk about these stories at the top of the hour. It's just a whole lot going on this morning. We'll get to the nephew right now with Run That Prank Back.
Never too much. Never too much.
An invitation to the party. An invitation to the party. Let's go, Kevin.
Hey, Tommy, while you was out, we had held a vote that when you announce your pranks, that you don't announce it more than 2 times.
An invitation.
we just like it 2 times and get out.
To the party.
The re-prank. We all said that.
And by we, he means him.
Him. I know.
Junior said something about it.
I did too.
Carla said something about it too.
Shut up, Junior. An invitation to the party. Let's go,
That's 4 times.
Let's go.
Hello? Yeah, I'm trying to reach Danny. Yeah, what's up, this Danny? Hey, Danny, how you doing? My name is Paul, man. How you doing today, bro? I'm good, man. I'm good. What's up? Hey, man, I wanted to reach out to you, man, about your wife. You married to Nicole, right? I want to make sure I got the right person. Yeah, Now, who is this again? My name is Paul, man. I know Nicole. Nicole knows my wife. My wife is Regina, and we know Nicole real well, man. We was trying to actually see about getting you guys to come out and maybe go out on a double date, man. We all go out and hit the town. So you know my wife Nicole? Yeah. I mean, she I got your number out of Nicole's phone. And okay, hold up. Wait. What you mean you got my number out of Nicole's phone? You I'm not understanding what's going on, dog. Okay, let me try to break this down to you, man. Myself, my wife Regina, and Nicole, we've all actually been hanging out lately. You know, within the last 6 weeks to 2 months. You know, we've been hanging out. You ain't hanging out with my wife. Okay. My wife with me all the time, bro. So you might have the wrong number. No, you Danny, right? I'm Danny. Okay, and Nicole is your wife. Nicole is like about 5'4", 5'5", light skin. Yeah, that's my wife. That's my wife. But you ain't hanging out with her. Okay, man, I'm trying to explain to you what's going on. And now, if you want to listen to me, cool. I'm just trying. Okay, here's what's up. Get to your point, man. Me, Nicole, and my wife have been swinging. That's some bull. That's some bull. Okay. And you know what? You walking up the wrong tree, dog. This some bull. You know this some bull. Hey man, I wanted to call you and tell you what was going on and see if you wanted to. Call my. You got the wrong number for sure. Trust me, you got the wrong. Let's just break this down, man. How many Danny is it, dog? It ain't that many. So I mean, dude, you gonna be in denial or you gonna go and accept what I'm trying to tell you? I'm trying to invite me to what? I'm trying to invite you to come hang out with me and the girls. You know, do you want to, this might be something you might like if you tried, man, because, we done had a lot of fun with Nicole. Like what? What the hell you mean you had fun with Nicole? You had no goddamn fun with Nicole. So what you trying to tell me? You trying to tell me y'all?
We had fun with Nicole. I'm trying to explain to you. We've done some.
Explain hell no. That explain man. This some bullshit.
Okay.
Number one, I know my wife, and I know she ain't no bullshit like that.
Okay.
And I ain't never heard of you and your wife, and we've been together for years. So there's some bullshit.
Okay. Well, here's something you need to understand, man. You know your wife.
I don't need to understand nothing. You need to understand that this is
your wife, but I know her too. I know her. I know Nicole now. Me and Nicole
you know what? Where you at?
I'm rolling through the city right now. I got some work I got to do, but I'm just trying to see.
I need to put my eyes on you. I need to put my eyes on you, man.
Okay. Hey, man, do you want to come do what we be doing?
So you trying to tell me that my wife done been with another woman?
Yes, man. It's beautiful, dog. You got to see it, man.
You.
Man, dog, I'm just trying to keep it real with you, dog. I was just trying to holler at you, man, let you know what was going on. See, I'm thinking you might want to be, try it yourself. That's all I'm thinking, man. I ain't trying to start nothing.
You know what, I don't know no guy Paul, I don't know no Gina, and I don't know why the you calling my phone. And I tell you what, when my wife get home, I'm going to find out about because this some bullshit. This some bullshit, man. So goddamn problem.
Okay, dog, calm down, though, man.
No, calm my you done call my motherfucking number. How the hell you gonna tell me to calm down? You telling you and my wife, your wife sleeping with my wife sleeping with another woman?
Hey, man, Tommy is the one that told us that Nicole was down. He's the one that
Hold up. Who the Tommy?
Hey, dog, nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Hey, Danny, this is nephew Tommy, man, from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Your wife Nicole got me to prank phone call you, dog.
Man, that ain't even funny. Wow. Wow.
Hey, man, you all right? You all right, man?
Man, I'm glad. I'm glad this was just the morning show, man, and y'all just messed me. But look here, man, somebody gonna you up one day. Lying. Boy, somebody gonna get your I hope you got a good insurance policy.
Daddy, gotta ask you, man, what is the baddest, and I mean the baddest radio show in the land?
Hey, number one, man. The Steve Harvey Morning Show.
There it is, baby.
Yeah, say the name of the prank 3 times.
Steve, so much gets on your nerves. It's so
No,
funny.
go ahead. Don't suck up the whole minute.
You can have it. I'm through. You can have it. I'm not finna fight you over a minute, man.
He want to name some more groups with Junior. Come on.
Go ahead,
Come on,
Junior.
Junior.
Okay. Brownstone.
Yep, the emotions.
That's
Nah.
Neighbor.
Junior thought he had one.
I thought I had one.
You did. They cold. I love Brownstone. Brownstone was cold, Junior. I don't wanna. Go ahead,
Oh,
Junior.
they were.
Okay, Blackstreet. See,
LTD.
Okay, that's it.
All right,
Ain't even
listen.
the same.
Quit playing with your ass, man.
Coming up at the top of the hour.
Hold it on. Very hard to
Entertainment
do when love's gone.
and national news right after
That
this.
no lie. Hold it on.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Well, today is election day, guys, in the following states: Arkansas, Connecticut, Georgia, Minnesota, South Carolina, Vermont, and Wisconsin. Please, please, please get out to vote. If you're not registered, please go to whenweallvote.org. Guess what? It only takes 2 minutes to get registered to vote. 2 minutes
do it.
of your
Yeah.
time, okay?
Come on.
Yeah.
Please do that.
So what they
Let's get
voting on,
serious.
Shirley? What they voting on right now?
Different states are
Yeah.
having different elections. Some are doing primaries. Some are having general elections. Shirley,
Runoff
Georgia.
elections. Yeah.
Yeah. So you got a lot. But November 3rd, we focus.
Yeah. Time for today's entertainment news. Now, this is according to a People magazine. Common says he is in a happy relationship with Tiffany Haddish. Take a listen.
She's a wonderful woman, a queen, and just a beautiful person, man. I just care for her a lot, enjoy her, and am grateful to have her in my life. So yeah, I'm happy.
Wow.
Oh, there you go.
Wow.
Right there.
Black love. Go ahead,
Black
Common.
love. Steve, that's called proclaiming, right?
No, that's it, man. That's it. He in. A man say that out loud, what can you say? That's cool. I love Common, man. Great brother.
He is
One
a
of my
good dude.
favorite dudes, man.
Yeah.
Really, I'm happy for him. If he happy, I'm happy.
Yeah, we're rooting for both of them. Yeah.
Yeah, we want him to.
Anybody that's
Have
been in
black
their
love.
house since March to now and still in love, man, I take my hat off to your ass.
And that includes you, of course.
Of course,
Yeah,
of course.
okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
In other entertainment news, Carol Baskins from the Tiger King, remember her? Well, she says she has a bone to pick with Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion. While
Watch
their
yourself,
WAP
lady.
video, almost broke the internet, okay? Carol was upset about how the big cats were portrayed. Even though exotic animals were photoshopped in, the animal activist, that's what Carol Baskin does and is, she's worried that the video will glamorize the idea of rich people having tigers as pets. That's always been the case, right?
Ain't y'all have them in
Ain't no
cages?
poor people
Yeah.
got no damn tiger.
Hello?
Right.
You had that. If you cared about the tigers, why didn't you set them all free? Why they all down there, you making money for people to come through your spot and see
That's
them?
right.
Man, get up out of here.
Yep. We
You
all
pimping
saw
the
Netflix
tigers,
special.
and all they did was Photoshop some tigers.
Yeah.
And you mad.
Yeah.
You tripping.
They
No,
was
get
not
in on the-
dancing next to
On the
tigers.
publicity, yeah.
That's what it is.
You
That's
had them
what
in
it
there
is.
tearing people's arms off and everything because they really wild animals.
Yeah.
Man, get up out of here. Of all the stuff you could have tripped on that WAP video, you picked out them damn fake-ass tigers. Man, get out of here.
There's so much to go
Yeah,
on.
what about Cardi's boobs? What about that?
People killed me with that. Said nothing about the effect that video might have on young girls. Now we got to get them tigers. That's what I say about them PETA-ass people. They care more about animals
those
than
what?
they do people. PETA-ass people.
I like that.
PETA-ass people.
That's
They
the
care.
PAP.
No, seriously, man. They care more about animals, far more. They don't raise their voice about Black Lives Matter. PETA don't raise their voice about nothing, no injustice, none of that. But to do something to one of them damn tigers and here they come. Man, they got photoshopped in.
Yeah,
They didn't have to feed them. They didn't miss no days of work,
Right.
nothing.
they weren't abused
Right.
or anything.
Right.
And if you want to know the truth, the most of the people didn't even know there was a damn tigers in the video.
Until it came out.
That is such the truth.
That's not what I was focused on.
All right, listen. It's time to get caught up on today's headlines, Steve. Let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Ann Tripp.
Thank you very much, everybody. And this is Ann Tripp, everybody. Authorities say that the coronavirus cases in this country have now surpassed 5 million, with up to 20 million cases worldwide. And now for the real bad news. Scientists say that the coronavirus is like none others. The chief of emergency for the World Health Organization, Mike Ryan, says that it doesn't follow seasonal patterns of other viruses. For instance, it was expected to retreat during the summer months.
This virus has demonstrated no seasonal pattern as such so far. What it has clearly demonstrated is you take the pressure off the virus bounces back. That's the reality, that's the fact. You can call that a second wave, you can call that a second spike, you can call that a flare-up, you can call it anything you like.
But whatever you call it, it's something he says we still have to protect ourselves from, apparently all year. President Trump was hustled out of his White House briefing yesterday because of a Secret Service agent who shot and injured a man who was near the White House, on the street, actually outside the White House perimeter. That's where it was. They say the suspect reportedly approached an officer and told him he had a rifle and then started running toward him. The Secret Service agent shot the man. He and the officer were taken to the hospital. Apparently, the president was never really in any danger. By the way, the president is now tweeting that congressional Democrats should give him a call. The tweet comes a couple of days after Trump signed a few measures imposing executive actions aimed at the coronavirus relief packages. I told you about them yesterday. Well, Trump's orders and memoranda have significant limitations, apparently, and will likely face legal challenges. However, the Treasury Secretary, Steve Mnuchin, tells CNBC that that he still foresees some kind of deal.
I heard Pelosi over the weekend and Schumer, and I think they're willing to compromise. So, again, if we can get a fair deal, we'll do it this week. But the president needed to take action. He's not going to sit around.
Trump's accusing Democratic leaders of being hardliners who don't want to compromise. Democrats accuse the Republicans of the same thing. The former Texas police officer found guilty of murdering her upstairs neighbor last October is trying to appeal her conviction. I'm talking about Amber Geiger. She wants to either be acquitted of murdering engineer Botham Jean or charged with the lesser crime of criminally negligent homicide, which would make her eligible for parole. Geiger claims that because she got off on the wrong floor in 2016, entered the wrong apartment, and assumed the victim was an intruder, that she had a right to use deadly force. That's the argument she's making. Jerry Falwell Jr. out for now as head of the Evangelical Christian Liberty University. Falwell's on indefinite leave after posting a couple of photos, one with his pants unzipped, with a pregnant woman next to him with her pants unzipped. And he's also gotten in trouble recently because he was showing images of blackface and a KKK. Finally, today is Love the Skin You're In. Now back to the Steve Harvey Morning Show with our brown skin.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, guys, so there's a funny black love video trending. This one, I don't know if you guys have seen this, but it's of a woman. She's on the floor. She's actually sweeping the floor with a tiny little paintbrush, okay? The caption says, "My husband asked me to come downstairs when I'm done sweeping the house so we can talk about the money I spent on 10 Amazon packages I received today." So, wifey is down on the
brush in
floor.
the house.
Yeah. So you know it's going to take her about a week to sweep the whole house, right? She's down sweeping the floor with this little bitty paintbrush. She has no intentions of talking about those packages. Who can relate?
Everybody.
Yes.
Got one yesterday.
What'd you get, Junior?
What you bought?
Huh? Oh,
What you
dog,
bought?
I bought just some butane for my lighters, for my cigar lighters. That's it. Just
Okay.
butane. But you got it from Amazon. They got that on there.
Did I read that Jeff Bezos made about $71 million during COVID?
Oh,
It's possible.
He probably got way.
I done spent
Just
thousands
in the last
on
4
Amazon.
months. Yeah, just in the last 4 months.
Shut
since
it. I
we've
mean,
been-
why would he not?
But I'm just saying because we're spending so much money on him. Look at
Oh, Amazon is rolling.
Yeah.
So what you
yeah.
bought,
Some of
Shirley?
the stuff
Junior
we
bought
don't
that.
need
What you
to
bought?
buy.
Okay,
Oh,
so you
wait
know,
till I tell you what I bought.
you know, I've been in the house. I do my own pedicures now. So I don't go to the salon right now. So anyway, I bought this thing. It's called a Steady Petty. And it's shaped like a triangle. It opens up. You lock it in. You put your foot on there so you don't have to bend all the way down and stuff. It's kind of just like it is when you go to the salon. You put your foot up there. So I really think I'm giving myself a professional pedicure now. I just got that yesterday. Yeah.
Oh, well, that's good. That's cute.
Carla?
Day before that, I got a yoga mat. Just saying.
I got one.
When you start doing yoga?
Okay, wait.
I don't do yoga.
She got a
You
mat.
just bought the mat?
I got the mat. It was cute. I like it.
What about you, Steve? What about you?
I got something ain't none of y'all got.
What?
What you bought, dog? What you bought?
I got 24 cans of Lysol spray disinfectant.
How did you get that?
How did you get that? Isn't
And
there a limit on that?
I didn't get it on Amazon.
Oh.
Oh, let me think.
Where you
Are you
get
gonna
you
tell
on the
them?
black
Two
market?
Cases.
Yeah.
24 cans of Lysol disinfectant.
So
Come on, man.
are
Let
you
me
gonna-
get two of them, dog.
Now,
Yeah,
you
are
know
you
what I
gonna sell
learned?
it? Are you gonna-
Now, you know what I learned in the
Just for
COVID?
buying. What?
There is nothing equivalent to Lysol disinfectant.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. Well, congratulations, Steve. You win. Coming up at 34
That's
minutes.
the bomb.
Coming up at
24
34
cans.
minutes after the hour, we're going to get serious. We really are going to get serious and talk about what is going on in Chicago. This is madness. And Washington, D.C. We'll talk about it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
According to the Black Information Network, chaos and looting broke out yet again in Chicago the other night after a police-involved shooting. Crowds of rioters broke store windows downtown. They stole merchandise. They set vehicles on fire. after news broke of an officer-involved shooting earlier in the day. Chicago police blame the rioting on misinformation spread regarding the shooting. They say police responded to reports of a man with a gun and were met with gunfire as they approached him. Officers returned fire and struck the victim, who was taken to the hospital in an unknown condition. The police department says this is an example of police reacting to rumors without having the full story. Wow. Also, violence in D.C. over the weekend. A deadly shooting is under investigation there as hundreds of people gathered for a cookout near Fort Circle Park when several people began shooting into the crowd. Police say one teenager was killed. This is so sad. And 20 others were wounded when gunfire erupted.
Why is there 100 people cooking out in a park?
Exactly.
Yeah, they had a block
That
party.
doesn't make any sense, man.
Well, people are doing it. We know it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
but what don't make no sense is the shooting.
Right.
Exactly.
That is the part that really don't make no sense.
People began shooting into the crowd, just a crowd of people, so you open fire? I mean, this world
There's
is crazy
the real
right now.
problem.
Yeah.
You know, man, and like
that's coward.
It is.
I'm sorry.
And the tough part about doing stories like this for people like us is we do the story and we don't have a solution to it.
Yeah, I mean,
because
you're right.
It's more than just policing. That's the issue in these cities, Steve.
Of course it is.
Yeah,
it's jobs. It's
lack
the
of
pandemic.
opportunity.
That's
it's
the
Black
real
Lives
deal.
Matter.
It's lack of opportunity, the hopelessness that's fostered because the conditions are so deprived. These so many young people have no hope of participating in the American dream.
Yeah.
And it's understood that way. The reason you have zoning, the reason you have certain zip codes that get redlined and things like that is because they can get you in this area. They can control what you buy, where you shop, and how you live. And if they can keep you in the oppressed sector. Now, here's the upside to this. There are many people, all of us come from the hood. There are many success stories coming out of the hood of people who overcome and do really, really well.
Every day.
But
we don't see enough of that.
Right. But there is a number that creates these stories that the media sensationalizes and blows up and becomes the headlines. And there are no stories about the young people who overcome, who win, who get out, who go to school, who end up with great jobs, who have careers at the post office or the plant or the Home Depot or anything like that. And then it becomes a trifling shame. And then until we change the way taxpayer dollars are dispersed at the state level, instead of it going to communities who pay the most taxes, where these communities can never come up, until we change the way state funds are allocated, it will forever keep the less fortunate less fortunate.
Census.
And part of that involves, filling out the census. People who haven't filled out the census people are coming to your homes now, and they'll have their masks on, but please fill out your census report so you can get some of these things that Steve is talking about.
It's
resources.
critical, man.
Yeah.
Resources.
It really is. And of course, vote. Don't be so hopeless that you don't vote. I mean, that's what happens a lot of times. Because people don't vote. They don't feel like their vote matters because of things like this.
This country is in a crisis, man.
Yeah,
Cities,
it really and truly is.
People are, the violence, the pandemic, the unemployment.
Yeah.
The president. Hell.
We need better leadership, y'all. Period.
We need some leadership. Period. All right, we got to go, guys. Time to switch gears, too, because coming up next, the nephew is here with today's prank phone call right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour, right about 4 minutes after, it's my strawberry letter for today. The subject, my fiance, is a social butterfly. That's right. My fiance is a social butterfly. But right now, the nephew is here for today's prank phone call. What do you have for us today, Nev? Just try to say it one time for Steve if you can.
No, twice.
Oh, twice? 2 times.
Just try it twice.
Try.
Bring my breast back.
All right, thank you. Play it. Dave. Let's try it. Let's
got
try
on
it.
his
Play it,
nerves.
Dave.
You said 2 times.
No, I
That's
stopped.
it. You tricked him, yeah.
Hello? I'm trying to reach Oliver.
Yeah, this him.
Hey, you married, you engaged in Madison, right?
Yes, I am. There's a problem with it or something? What's up?
No. My name is Ricky, man. Have you heard about her last person that she was engaged to?
Well, she kind of spoke briefly about you.
Okay, but you know what, man? First of all, let me just say this. Congratulations, okay? Let me be the first to say that. Congratulations for y'all getting engaged, and I hope it worked with y'all.
Okay.
Okay. Here's why I call. We got a situation at hand that we kind of need to clear up between you and I. So,
okay. What is it?
Me and you got a little conversation we need to have about property.
Well, we talking about property. What property? The property we live in? What are you talking about? This is my property.
Okay, no, I'm not talking about your house or nothing like that.
Oh, okay.
I got some property over there that belong to me, and I'm trying to figure out how we can rectify the problem.
Well, I'm quite sure if it's something I can pack up or whatever, you can come get it. I have no problem. What do you have over here in my house that's yours?
Okay, the actual breast that she had belonged to me.
The breast?
Her breast. I bought her some breast implants.
Man, I ain't know nothing about no breast implants.
Okay, you may not know nothing about it, but the bottom line is I spent $10,000 on some breast implants, and I want my property back.
Buddy, man. No, man, you're not getting back. What are you talking about, breast implant? I ain't know nothing about that, man.
Hey, man, I understand you not knowing about it, but I'm calling you like a man explaining it to you, and I'm trying to let you know. You know, I bought her some breast implants. Now, that's my property. Now, just like when it don't work out with an engagement don't work out, you want your ring back. Well, I want my breast back.
Oh, no, man. If you had gave her a ring, you can get that back, but it's some man, what do you, I mean, come on, man, you ain't get back.
Hey, man, I'm getting them back, or I'm going to be over there every other week being happy with what I done bought.
No, that ain't what's going to happen. No, little brother, that ain't going to happen there. I don't know what you're calling for. About $10,000, the breast implants, you ain't getting. You come over here if you want to. When you with somebody, when you lose them, you lose every damn thing you paid for. So if you bought her some, you're dumb. You should have bought the when you got married. You know what I'm saying? You should have waited, then bought the damn. So them mine. I'm going to be over here. That's what I'm going to do with your breast implants. So your money was well spent. You ain't getting back. Move on in your life.
Hey, man, listen, you don't tell me when I'm supposed to buy something. I buy something when I feel like it. But the bottom line is them breasts belong to me. Now, we're going to work. No. Somebody going to pay me $10,000 one way or the other.
Oh, no. You ain't getting nothing back here, man. You got to move on with your life, man. When y'all broke up, y'all wasn't together no more. The left with her. She walked away with him, man. That's it. That's over. I'm sorry.
Hey, let me say something to you, man. I'm coming over there and have a conversation with Madison about this, because that's who evidently I need to talk to.
No, you're not talking to nobody over here. You're talking to me like you say, man to man. I'm letting you know, man, you're lost. You're lost, man. You don't get nothing. How you even get my number? Let me get your number so I can call you back when she on her way home.
My number on the breast.
Your number on the breast, $10,000. That's your number. Yeah, okay. Well, I'm going to check it. I'm going to check it. I'm going to look at it every day, because you ain't getting nothing back, brother. Them mine. You lost, man. It's over.
Let me ask you this, man. Have you even bought the ring from Madison yet?
Yeah, I bought the ring. That's what you do when you get engaged. I paid. The ring is bought, brother. Why you worried about my ring?
How much the ring cost?
About $8,000-$9,000. That's a nice ring.
See that? The breast costs more than the damn ring. You're a cheap little man.
Man, you, man. I mean, I done bought the ring. You talking about, look, dude, she gone. Them breasts ain't yours no more, man. You don't get back here. If it was a ring, a pair of shoes or something, I'd give you that back. So what now? What now?
Hey, man, all I'm going to say is this here. I'm going to come over there and have a conversation with Madison about my breast, because the breast belongs to me.
You're not coming over here and getting nothing. She ain't even here, but you can bring your over here. You come over here with your chest pushed out, I'm going to push it back in for your brother. Them gone.
I got 2 breasts over there. Each of them is $5,000, and I want both of them.
Man, look, you ain't getting man, who the is you? You call every ex-girlfriend you break up with wanting back?
I call the ones that I done bought breasts for.
thank you. That's a good damn wedding gift, I guess.
Hey, man,
who is
don't.
you, man?
Let me tell you something. Don't you touch my damn breast. You hear me?
Man, look here, man. I don't know who the hell, man. How you even get on my line, man? Who is this?
I'm the person that owned the breast. Do you know who this is?
Man, you don't own nothing over here, man. You done took a loss on there, brother. You done took a straight loss on there, man. You got me up, partner. Who the is this, man? You done lost your mind calling my phone.
I'm finna tell you right now who this is, partner.
Yeah, well, who is this?
This is Nephew Tommy, Steve Harvey Morning Show. Your girl Madison got me to prank phone call you.
Oh, man, you ain't. That's cold. Boy, you cold, man. Ain't somebody, but tell me this is it. They real, are they?
How the hell I know? Oliver, you're supposed to know what you marry. I don't know if they. Why you asking me if they real?
I don't know. I'm still, but you bought some man. You still got me messed up.
Real or fake, you sound like you have.
Well, y'all cold, man. Y'all need to stop that, man. But I listen to you and laugh people. You gotta laugh my off. I never thought I'd get got.
Hey, Oliver, what's the baddest radio show, man?
Steve Harvey Morning Show. That's the truth. You got me good, man. You got me good, man.
Now, y'all tell me how y'all feel. A man got a right to get his property back, don't he? Huh?
You
ain't got the right?
Thomas,
No.
you're going to get hurt, dog.
But if I paid for him,
Yeah.
So?
and we wind up
You
not
ain't
getting
Hey,
married.
you should have got married before you invested.
That's A.
Now move on with your life.
Listen to your uncle, baby. Listen to your uncle.
Move on with your life.
That's old.
Y'all got
You gonna
y'all
come
got
in there,
come
you
on
gonna
now.
run into something you ain't counting on.
I'm just saying, shouldn't a man be able to get his property back when things like this don't work out? That's all I'm
It's
saying.
not like a ring or, come on now. These are living in someone's body. No.
The same way we went in there to put them in.
If somebody had told me that you was gonna turn out to be this right here when I was helping raise you, that time I lost you in that store, I'd have just left your ass and walked off. If I'd have knew, Tommy, that this what you was gonna do, Sears.
Not Sears.
Everyone's first credit card.
I told Tommy, we was down there looking at the craftsman tool. I told Tommy, I said, hide in this toolbox. We're gonna play hide and go seek, and I'm gonna
Wait,
tell
a
Daddy.
toolbox?
Yeah, you know the big daddy.
You know they got the
big
big tall
cabinet
soap
store.
Oh.
And Tommy got in there and I shut the door. And I just went off and I ain't tell nobody. My daddy said, what time is it so we can go? I don't know.
Steve, no, you know that was not nice.
This was every week it was something. Every week it's something.
Boy, when my daddy found him in that tool cabinet, he beat Tommy ass right there at Sears.
But I didn't do
Why
it.
did he get you?
Because we was ready to go. I act like I ain't nowhere. Well, I can't find him nowhere. Then I went, I think I hear something over here. My daddy beat his ass.
And what were you doing while that was going down?
Standing there going, man, this boy's stupid.
Tommy, you should have spoke up for yourself on that one.
So sad to have to grow up that kind of way.
But you guys still love each other. You're still together.
Oh, you no doubt.
But if there's any way I can get him back, I'm damn sure gonna try.
Well, do your best.
Yep. Mr. Prankster, huh?
Yeah, you tried to prank him.
Get your pranks up.
You guys work on your relationship. Coming up next, Strawberry Letter subject, my fiance is a social butterfly. We'll get into it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Today is election day for primaries and other general elections in Arkansas, Georgia, Connecticut, Minnesota, South Carolina, Vermont, and Wisconsin. Polls are open right now. Go vote and get registered at whenweallvote.org. It only takes 2 minutes to register, okay? 2 minutes to register. So do that. Get that out of the way so you can vote today in those states, and then you can vote in November for the November 3rd election, okay? The big one. And it's time now for today's Strawberry Letter. If you need advice on relationships, dating, work, sex, parenting, and more, please submit your Strawberry Letter to steveharveyfm.com and click Submit Strawberry Letter. We could be reading your letter just like we're going to read this one right here, right now, okay?
And buckle up. Hold on tight. We got it for you. Here it is, the Strawberry Letter.
Thank you, nephew. Subject, my fiance is a social butterfly. Dear Stephen Shirley, I'm 28 years old and I live with my fiance that's 32 years old. We have one child together and he will be the stepfather to my son from a previous relationship. I love this man with every bit of my heart and soul. He is an amazing father and an amazing man. But here's the problem. We've had issues where exes have texted his phone and I found out about it and I brought it to his attention. He still has them as Facebook friends as well. I have told him if we're going to start a future together, our pasts have to be left behind. I asked him if he would delete and block all his exes so we could move on. I told him no other woman should have the same access to him that I have. He flipped out and said I'm insecure and I'm trying to cut him off from the world. But I only asked him to do this one thing for me. We also had an issue when this girl came to our house to do his hair, and I found out that he's still texting her behind my back. I confronted him about it, and we moved past it. But the other day, I found out that they've been sending each other messages on social media. He's always the one who's preaching about us communicating about everything and working things out. But the moment I bring up anything he's done, he gets defensive and he tells me I'm the problem. He always flips the situation around and puts it on me. I found condoms in a toolbox in the trunk of his car and I threw the box away without telling him that I found them. After seeing the condoms, I realized I have a bigger problem. Should I press this issue before I marry him, or should I leave him now so he'll know I'm serious? You're right about one thing. You definitely have a bigger problem. I'm at the end of this letter, and I'm still trying to figure out how he's so amazing. All I see is that he's a great dad, and that's a good thing. That is amazing. Other than that, I'm at a loss for all of his amazingness. All right? He's still communicating with the exes. You don't like that. He called you insecure and accused you of cutting him off from the world. And worst of all, you found condoms in his toolbox. Now, what do you think he's doing with those condoms? I mean, listen, you cannot marry someone you don't trust. And this is going on. We say this so much on this show before you've even made it to the altar. You don't trust this guy. You don't trust him as far as you can throw him. That's why you're in his phone, and that's why you're talking to him about all these exes and all this. Marriage, for you guys, I think is a disaster waiting to happen. I mean, you don't want him to talk to his exes. He doesn't want to stop talking to his exes or apparently sleeping with them. That's how the condoms figure into this. He doesn't like you confronting him about it and all of that. I don't think this is a good way to start a marriage. It's just not. And definitely not a good relationship to bring a baby in, whether he's an amazing dad or not. Steve?
First of all, everything Shirley said, I agree with 1,000%. She's spot on. So you already know when you write, and once I agree with what Shirley has to say, I don't really go back into that. So now let's look at it another way.
I love this.
If you don't believe fat meat greasy, then let's just find out if greasy meat is fat.
Oh, okay.
However you want to do it. You 28, fiance 32. Y'all got a child together. He will be the stepfather from a previous relationship. Love him with your heart and soul. Amazing father, amazing man. But we got issues where exes have texted his phone, and I found out about it, and I brought it to his attention. And he got him as Facebook friends. I told him if we're going to start a future together, our past have to be left behind. That's a fair. Most people can't move forward with the future because they keep hanging on to the past, even with mistakes. That's why it's important that you never allow a mistake to define who you are. That's what you did then. That's the mistake you made. Ask God for forgiveness, get up and move on. So what you're saying is really, I've asked him if he would delete and block all his exes so we could move on. I told him no other woman should have the same access to him that I have. That's fair. He flipped out and said, I'm insecure. No, man. Ask him, can you start contacting all your exes? Ask him, you could talk to all your exes freely like you want to and let them have access to you the same way them girls got access to him. Mm-hmm. I promise you he ain't gonna like it. See, all this raining going on is really pee. So
excuse me?
All this raining that's going on is really pee, but he's trying to tell you it's a gentle, soft rain. It's pee. It's pee. That's what this is. It's pee.
Thank you
it's
for
not
clearing
rain.
that up.
It's a shower, but it's a golden shower. And
Whoa.
you're the recipient of it. And this is not nice for you. I'm just being real with you, sister. Shirley told you right, but see, maybe I got to get you to see it another way. Now, you insecure. And I come back, I'm going to tell you why he said that. All right?
All right, Steve, thank you. We'll have part 2 of your response coming up at 23 minutes after the hour. Today's Strawberry Letter subject, my fiance is a social butterfly. We'll get back into it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Steve, come on. Let's recap today's Strawberry Letter. My fiance is a social butterfly.
28-year-old lady living with this 32-year-old dude, supposed to be a good dude, but they got a problem. He's in contact with all his exes. They texting his phone. You found out about it. You bring it to his attention, and they his Facebook friends as well. And then you said, fairly, if we're going to have a future together, then we got to leave our past behind. Ask him if he would delete and block all his exes so we could move on. He should do that for you. That's fair. I love you. You my future. I'm going to delete my past so we can move on. That's fair. He should do that. I told him no other woman should have the same access to him as I have. He flipped out and said, I'm insecure, and cut him off. But I've only asked to do this one thing for me. Okay. Now, my question is, these people that he's texting that you found out about, what is the text about? Because it seemed to me like he a little bit more than a social butterfly. Okay.
He's social, all right.
Now, we also have an issue when this girl came to our house to do his hair. All right, let's pump the brakes. There's a woman that has to come to y'all house to do his hair. What kind of hair he got? Where a woman got to come to your house to do your man hair. Where he got a perm,
Locks.
curl,
Locks or braids. Yeah.
locks or braids. Okay. I've never had it, so I can't speak on it. Some of them look good. Maybe your man need help keeping his. But here this woman come. But now, and then you found out that he's texting her behind your back. Other than hair, what are these texts saying? You haven't said that. Okay? I confronted him about it, and we moved past it. Then you say that they've been sending each other other messages on social media. Is he coming? She coming back to do the hair? What? Is these locks coming loose? Are they clip-ons? What is they still talking about in these texts?
What do you know about clip-ons, though, really?
A football player had them, and then he was running, and one dude grabbed her and had a handful of them. But he kept running. It didn't hurt when he snatched them out, so.
Oh boy.
He was focusing on that first down.
How do you know about clip-ons? Yeah.
Okay, he always the one who's preaching about us communicating things work out. But the moment I bring up anything he's done, he gets defensive and he tells me I'm the problem. You know why he does that? Because the best defense is a good offense.
Flip the script.
People who flip it all the time know that the best defense is a good offense. So now he's throwing it on you. Now, you done found some condoms in a toolbox in the trunk of his car, and I threw the box away without telling him. Oh, that fix it. Oh, that was the last box of condoms during the COVID. Oh, yeah, you found these condoms in the toolbox. You threw them away without telling him. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
After seeing the condoms, I realized I have a bigger problem. Let me ask you a question, ma'am. What are condoms for?
Right.
Condoms are to protect you during the act of sex. They do not double as party water balloons.
They do not double.
You don't slip them on your fingers when you're trying to fix your car. Them ain't finger gloves. They're condoms. They serve one purpose and one purpose only.
Thank you.
So now, should I press the issue before I marry him? You're marrying someone who has condoms in his toolbox.
Yeah.
You're marrying someone who refuses to stop communicating with women, his exes, his hairdresser, everybody. And he got condoms in the box. Now, I'm not telling you your man is cheating. I'm not going to tell you that. But you do the math. Yeah. And your question is, should I press this issue before I marry him? Really? Shirley said the best. If you don't, what you think gonna happen right after y'all get married? Why would he stop doing anything? Remember this about marriage. What's going on before the marriage will continue afterwards. The only changes after the day of the marriage is the appearance of the left hand, third finger. That's it.
The ring finger.
You have a situation and you have to decide what you're going to do with it.
Yeah.
I'm not going to tell you what to do, but you add it up. I don't know what all these texts is about, but he get real upset when you don't want to let him cut himself off from the world.
Why is she in his toolbox?
Excuse me, what are you mumbling about, nephew?
Nothing. Go ahead.
Tommy wants to know why she's in his toolbox.
Oh.
Damn, why is condoms in there? It's just why is you in the toolbox?
Yeah, right.
Because she was trying to find a tape measure because she wanted to measure something. And she ran up into them box of condoms. Mm-hmm. And all 12 of them wasn't in there.
Mm-hmm. And he put them in there so she wouldn't find them.
And she ain't seen a condom in 2 years. Mm-hmm. I put them in the toolbox. She ain't going to come in here. Well, her ass is in there.
That's why he put them in there, yeah. Wow.
So that's it. I don't know what to say to you.
Yeah, the decision is on you, but you've heard our advice. And he's a lot.
Well, sometimes they use them to stop leaks, though. Sometimes you use condoms to stop leaks.
That's exactly why you use them.
Did you just not hear him say one purpose and one purpose only?
Did not double.
That's exactly what you use them for.
All right, post your comments on today's Strawberry Letter at Steve Harvey FM on Instagram and Facebook. Check out the Strawberry Letter podcast, too, on demand. Now, coming up at 46 minutes after the hour, we'll have Sports Talk with Junior right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, time now for Junior with Sports Talk.
Shirley, we ain't got much. We ain't got much sports, but the little bit we do have, we got NBA basketball to talk about today. NBA Warriors star Draymond Green was on TNT with Ernie Shack and Charles, right? And Kenny Smith.
I was surprised to see that.
Oh, but did you see what he said? He said Devin Booker, who plays for the Phoenix Suns, needs to leave because playing for Phoenix Suns is not good for his career. Now, they fined Draymond $50,000 for violating the NBA's tampering rule, which states that a high-profile player can't urge other players to leave the organization on national television. But wow. Yeah, he said it's just not good for his career. He should leave. And he's absolutely right. Devin Booker should leave. Because ever since Kevin Durant left, they need somebody over there. That's all he doing. He just recruiting.
Oh, for the Warriors.
Yeah, he recruiting for the Warriors. That's what he doing. Oh, yeah. But it costs him $50,000. Now, if you take up a collection, they could probably get Devin over there, though.
Well, they got a great team when they're healthy.
The
Golden
Warriors.
State, they strong,
man.
But I was surprised because I know Chuck and Draymond had a lot of words, man. So I was glad to see they had squashed that.
Yeah, he was good too, man. He was really good, though. Just when he made that one statement, cost him $50,000.
But I don't think they should do that because they have to allow for him to have his opinion as a sportscaster.
But I think for him, though, right, because he still plays in the league versus the other guys that don't play. They're analysts.
I don't know how they get charging him $50,000 for saying that.
That's a lot of money, man. $50,000 for making
the
rule.
Oh, a lot of money.
That's part of the rule.
But if he were to leave, they would lose so much more money, though, right?
Oh, wait. Tommy, what'd you say?
It's the rules.
Oh, when you start going by rules, though? Oh, you do the NBA rules.
What's the other
forget
rule?
life. All this relationship advice he passed out.
Right.
Mr. Ready for Love, unless you ain't ready. Oh, this boy right here, man.
He said, it's the rules, though.
Hey, Tommy ready for love unless you ain't.
That's the spinoff, Tommy. I love it, Steve.
Now, if you ain't, I got some more advice for you.
That'd be a great show for you to do a spinoff.
That's so
on,
good, Tommy.
Ain't ready for love.
Unless you ain't. College football, the Big Ten and Pac-12, they announced they're going to postpone this college season in football this fall.
That's good.
Really?
We're going to try to do it in 2021. So.
Because
oh,
of
they
the pandemic.
postponing college football?
Man, I don't know what we're going to do, man.
Whoa.
So what happened? So what happened if this your last year though, Junior? That's
so messed up for these
it's messed
seniors.
Yeah, that's jacked up, man.
It really is, man.
Yeah. But the spring,
This
they might
is
do
a
it
horrible
in the spring.
situation, yeah.
Hey, y'all,
All
they
right,
canceled
guys.
the Olympics this year.
Yeah.
Come on now.
All right, coming up at the top of the hour, we have some good news for you. Tell me something good coming up right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, time for Tell Me Something Good. Here's some fun good news, Steve. 21-year-old twin brothers Tim and Fred Williams document listening to 80s music on their YouTube channel. They recently got to listen to Phil Collins' In the Air Tonight
I
for
saw
the
that.
first time. You saw
Did
it?
you see it?
I
Did you
love
see
them
their
boys,
reaction?
man.
I love it.
All right, take a listen to their comments.
He said, I feel like y'all sleeping on me. Let's wake him up. He said, felt like y'all sleeping on me. Let's wake him up. Come on, he ain't kept that, bro. Hey, that was cold. I gotta download this to my phone. That was cold how you did that. I ain't gonna lie, Phil. You got me on that. I ain't never seen nobody got me on that one, man. I ain't never seen nobody drop a beat 3 minutes in a song. He dropped the beat at the end of the song, man. He killed it. Hey, that's funny. That was good, man. That's unique. Most definitely, that is true. I never seen somebody drop a beat at the end of the song. That's crazy. But it is what it is. Let's wake them up.
I love them.
Hey, let me tell you something, man. I love them dudes. I actually want to reach out to them because I have an idea for a bit with them. But them dudes, man, is so... They listen to Michael McDonald's I Keep Forgetting.
Oh,
for
one
the
of your
first time.
favorites.
Boy, these dudes was discovering what music really is, man.
Yeah, they're
It's
so cute.
It's fun. What he said, y'all be tripping with us. We young though. We young, man. Damn, y'all be tripping with us. We don't know this. Man, they listen to Stevie Wonder. I listened to about 5 songs of that.
Oh, okay,
They
you watched
played
them. Yeah,
Stevie
yeah.
Wonder, Superstition. They said, I done heard of this man, but I don't know what he... Dog. So seriously, they said, man, I done heard of this man, but I don't know what he did. They played Superstition. They went, oh, man, man, listen how he's singing, man. Man, this R&B is live. Them young dudes. I love them dudes, man.
They just not discovering R&B.
No, 80s.
80s, okay.
Dog, if they heard the 70s, they lose their mind.
Oh, yeah.
The
that
80s
should be
and
next.
but I think the 80s for them is about as old as they can go.
Yeah.
Because
But
these is
Steve-
98,
But when they played
99.
In the Air Tonight and that drum beat drop,
Yeah.
They
one of
lost
the
their
twins,
damn mind.
then he looked at his brother and said, they just held each other on the seat like,
man.
what's happening?
I like how they was just kept pausing the song, man. They said, listen to this, man. Okay.
I ain't never seen nobody drop a beat 3 minutes into the song. That's how cold that jam is, man.
Yeah.
I don't know anyone who doesn't love that.
That's evergreen, baby.
Evergreen. Oh!
You could play this for 30 minutes at a concert.
That is
You
so
could jam that
fire.
for 30 minutes.
I just think of Miami Vice.
I fought.
Yeah.
I fought so hard just now not to cuss.
We're live on the radio, Steve.
It took everything in me not to say the big one. I wanted to blurt that out. It called for that.
Yes.
Oh, does it now?
That's a fire jam, man.
That's wild.
You know, man, my goal is to sit with them as the sole teacher.
Tim and Fred.
And
the boys,
show
the
them,
twins.
you know, not in a derogatory way, but just to enlighten them.
That's
with
hot.
Lyrics.
Yeah.
That's a nice bit.
Just
Yeah.
sit with them and go, hey, man, now check this out. Tell me something y'all been going through. And then I have a song, because the 70s and 80s had a song for everything you was going through.
Everything.
Yeah.
All right, we'll be back with more trending
remember?
stories on the Steve Harvey Morning Show at 20 minutes after the
You
hour, right after
wear
this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
In trending Twitter news, Zelda Williams, the daughter of late comedy legend Robin Williams, attacked President Trump's son, Eric Trump, over the weekend. Didn't hear about this. Wow. After Eric tweeted an old video of her father mocking Joe Biden. Eric Trump tweeted, Robin Williams just savages Joe Biden, and shared the clip in which the comedian pokes fun at Biden. Zelda responded in a tweet writing, while we're reminiscing to further your political agenda, you should look up what he said about your dad. I did. Promise you it's much more savage. She said, gentle reminder that the dead can't vote, but the living can.
Come on, Zelda.
I love
Williams.
all of that. All of that.
girl.
All of that.
You better go, Robin Williams'
Yeah.
daughter.
Okay. Boom.
Yep, these ain't
while you-
kids no more.
While you searching Joe Biden, look up what he said about your dad.
Need to look up what your daddy said about them 5 black boys in Central Park, too.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
All right, Miss Doubtfire.
Need to
Come
look
on
up
with
what
it.
your daddy said about all them little Latino kids that got separated from their parents. It's in a Netflix special called
I saw it,
Immigrations
over
now.
the weekend,
Oh
man.
man, it's
That's
what
crazy.
they did to them people, man, and are continuing to do is inhumane treatment. of
And you're
human
saying
beings.
this to Eric Trump. That's since you looking up stuff.
Man, please.
Yeah, since you're
Let's
finding
quit talking about
stuff.
people's daddies now.
All right, we'll have more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show coming up at 33 minutes after the hour, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Okay, before we get out of here, let's end the show the way we started the show, Steve. We were talking about music.
Okay, Junior, I'm gonna be kind. I ain't gonna get mad.
Don't
What?
get mad.
I ain't gonna get angry.
Don't believe him, Junior.
I'm gonna take my time and I'm gonna softly say my response.
But for those that didn't hear it, Shirley
Yeah,
was saying y'all comparing eras of music. Is that what it is?
Yeah,
Well,
that's
Junior's
what they're
the
doing.
90s.
Junior's the 90s. Steve
90s,
is the 70s
2000s, 70s, 80s.
and 80s.
Okay.
70s
All right.
and 80s? or-
Okay.
Yeah, because
Okay.
So
this
not
group,
fair.
This group was they had a lot of groups come out this group, but New Edition. You New Edition.
Oh, Junior.
Hello,
What
Junior.
you right.
Junior.
Nah, you
New
can let that
Edition
go.
was cold.
Yeah.
Man,
They still
New
cold.
Edition
yeah, still
was cold. Bell
Yeah.
Biv DeVoe, all the Bobby Brown,
Bobby
Oh,
Brown.
yeah.
all of
Johnny?
them, they was cold.
Oh, my God, Johnny.
They was cold.
Yeah.
Still cold.
They could still
Yeah.
tour to this day.
Uh-huh. And fill up arenas.
Here we go.
I'm just gonna say that. Damn. Okay. Temptation.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Now, you know that ain't fair right there, man.
yes,
That ain't
sir.
fair.
Boom, boom,
But-
boom,
but-
boom, 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 boom.
But New Edition,
Ooh, doo, doo,
that's who they
doo.
emulated, and then they broke off into their own thing.
That's true. Look at this fool.
This fool here, man.
Steve, are you smoking a cigar? Put that thing out.
It's
It
too
looks
early
like
in the
it.
morning. It's
Yes.
Too early for y'all.
All right, come on, Junior. Give
All
him
right.
another one.
This one of my favorite R&B singers in my ear too, man.
Oh, you going with single voice singers?
I'm just gonna
Oh,
I
I'm
mean, he
gonna
was
hurt
hard,
you.
man.
You gonna lose this.
But-
I'm just telling
Steve,
you.
you're
I'm just
supposed to
telling
be
you right now.
nice.
Well,
All right,
I'm just
be
saying.
nice. Okay.
But I cannot act like Gerald Levert didn't come out.
Oh, okay.
I'm just not gonna
Nice.
act like G.
Son
Nice.
I
of
ain't gonna
Eddie,
say G
son
wasn't.
of Eddie. So
That was damn near unfair.
he hurt you.
And
with
that's
that one,
Cleveland.
Yeah,
That's
you heard me
Cleveland.
because
And-
he Cleveland
yeah, well, that's it,
and
yeah.
was a personal friend. I used to go by his house.
Yeah.
And my first opening act was with Levert down at Chili's. And I love Gerald Levert, and I still listen to him because he tried to hurt me with that one.
He did, yeah.
So now I'm going to have to sting your young ass because you don't know.
What you gonna say? His daddy, Eddie? That's all he can say. Look at his face.
Say it, Steve.
Who made Gerald?
His daddy.
How
Eddie
Gerald
Levert.
get it? Who Gerald copy his voice after? That damn Eddie Levert.
Okay, because you get so aggressive. Okay.
Still making hits.
All right, we're getting out. We're getting out. Coming up, our last break of the day.
Yeah, well, in our last break of the day, I'm going to do the closing remarks, but I want you to do 2-3 more, and then I'm going to close.
We'll be back at 49 minutes right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Steve, here we are, last break of the day. Looks like you have some more in you, but you have to calm down now. We're doing
I was calm.
musical
He tried to hurt me with
comparisons
Gerald, though.
from the
He tried to
90s
hurt me.
and the 70s and 80s.
Hit him with his
between-
daddy.
All right. So
Broke him back
Between-
down.
you did.
He rose
you
up
and
on
Jay.
me
You did.
strong, but
did.
slapped him back
Yeah,
down.
'Cause
Go
y'all
ahead,
got
Junior.
so many, man. Okay,
Next.
here go one. Here go one. These dudes here, man.
These
had
dudes
had hits.
had hits, okay.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna tell you right now. This dude named Aaron Hall, Teddy Ray, and Aaron Hall had a group called Guy.
Yes, they did. Yes, they did.
Groove me.
Jam.
Prove me.
Whoa, jam. They got him.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. So
Them were some bad boys right there.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
piece of my love.
Mm-hmm.
Come on with it, big dog. What you got?
This easy right here. You know,
Okay, come on.
just let me know when y'all want them.
Well, that's a three.
Yeah.
That's a 3-person group. So you need a 3-person group.
A 3-person group.
That's because he said 3 members in the group.
Y'all just talking about Guy. Yeah. Just
Yeah.
It's just a group.
Okay.
Yeah,
Go
it's got
ahead.
to be a group. Can't 3 people.
Well, I mean, 3 people
Gonna
is
get
a
your
group.
ass stung with the Supremes, but I'm not gonna do that.
No.
I'm gonna go with a guy. Here we go.
Wow.
You heard
Ready?
me with that.
Ready?
Yeah.
Ready? Group, small group.
Be nice. Ooh.
VISLEY. Brothers.
I can't with you.
All right.
Isley Brothers.
Oh.
He looked at
Fair.
me like
That's what I
that.
said.
Fair.
Boom, doom, doom. Doom, 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 doom. Bing, just ding. Ay. Boom, 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 boom. Fight it. Fight the power.
You like
Jam.
that because they cuss in it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Come
All
on,
right,
Junior.
one more Junior
All right,
before closing
this,
remarks.
This,
Try.
this gonna be
Try
my
to
last
get a
one, man.
single singer.
I got one.
Oh,
I got
I'm
one.
gonna hurt you. I'm gonna hurt
Now, this boy pretty much is responsible for the 90s.
you. No, I know who you're gonna say. I already know. Let me
And
just
he
put
means a lot to me, too.
I'm gonna put the initial right here on my plate.
Okay. Babyface.
Ooh.
Oh.
Okay, now.
Ooh.
Not only was he
Dagger.
getting hits, he wrote.
Outstanding.
Dagger, Steve.
Yeah, you got to pick your big lip up now, boy.
Come on.
Y'all
Both
don't
of
even know who
them.
you playing with. You don't even know.
Oh no, he done said babyface.
Well,
He wrote a lot of hits.
I got options.
Okay.
I ain't even gonna tag you with the heavy hitters.
Okay.
You wanna go with Babyface? Face?
This is
Something that you told me stayed in my head
See, that ain't fair.
Dang, how
all night long.
And I'm so into you, my favorite.
I'm so
people.
into you. I don't know.
Junior,
what
come
I'm
back,
gonna
Junior.
do.
No, Junior's still in there with babyface.
Feel you. What?
Tommy.
Junior is still in there with babyface.
Tommy.
Boy, I just said the Dr. J of vocals. I love Babyface. Babyface cold.
Yeah.
He done wrote a lot of hits. Singing, Peebo Bryson.
Come on now. I'm with you when you're right.
Yeah.
And
I'm not going.
Try one more, Junior.
Steve.
Go ahead,
can't
please.
let it go.
Try it. Just try it, Junior.
All right.
Come on. Is this a single artist?
What you want to be, a single artist?
Okay. Whatever you want to do,
Okay.
go.
Okay. see this right here. All right. I love this brother voice because he sang hard too.
Come on.
Okay. Hard singer. Tyrese. I'm not gonna lie. You can't tell me.
Barry White.
Oh.
Well, we might well do the closing remark.
Okay, it's time
I'll
to
do
go.
the closing remark.
Oh, we picking dark-skinned people? Barry White.
Junior.
Something wrong with me.
Can you see that?
Yeah. Okay. All right. This will be the last one because surely that was my next pick though.
Go ahead. Okay.
But
Describe this one.
Okay.
Go ahead.
He's good
This
in the
brother here,
descriptions, isn't he?
this brother came out around 2000.
Mm-hmm.
First R&B singer I saw with jeans on and Timberlands.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Shirt
He changed
open,
the game.
tank top.
Oh, okay. Come on.
Jaheim. I'm just
Oh!
I can't say. I don't know what happened, but when he started.
Yeah. That boy can sing right there now.
Well, you could just go straight to
Teddy?
Like, Teddy, thank you.
Pendergrass.
Yes, sir.
Oh, since we talking about hard singing.
Game over. Game over. Game
You
over.
get Jaheim, I get Teddy.
We get Teddy, then we got to go from there.
Sing one Teddy song, Steve. Go ahead.
Turn them off. Light a candle. I'm in a sexy mood.
Sing, boy.
Steve, tell him to vote.
All around.
Teddy's voice. In Teddy's voice, I like it. Yeah.
Get out and vote.
Yes.
Don't play with it.
Hard.
We gotta get rid of this fool. Get out and vote. Let's take a shower. Shower together.
Before you go to vote.
I wash your body. You wash mine. Yeah. Hey, y'all, we got to get out and vote. I got caught up in the music. I forgot to tell y'all to vote. We got to vote.
Get out and vote.
Thank you.
For all Steve Harvey contests, no purchase necessary, void where prohibited. Participants must be legal U.S. residents at least 18 years old unless otherwise stated. For complete contest rules, visit SteveHarveyFM.com.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.